Hello and welcome to the Money Movement. So today we're going to be talking about shares. So let's start by talking about what they're otherwise known as. So shares can be known as shares, stock, or equities. And what they are is when you have money saved and you'd like to invest it. So shares are a way you can invest your money for the future. If you want to find out why you should be investing your money, go and check out our video on why, because that is much more important than how. So what is a share? We're going to call it a share today, but it is also known as a stock or an equity. So a share is when you take your money and you give it to a company, and they take your money, and in exchange you receive a share of that company that you own. You own part of the company, a little slice. Then what that company does with the money is use it to invest, innovate, grow in the attempt to grow the value of their business. So when you buy the shares and you transfer the money from yourself to the company, that is via what's called a share price. Now this changes every day, in fact every minute of every day, and it's the current value of the company. So for example, the share price might be £1 a share. So if you had £10 to invest, you could buy 10 shares in that company. They would receive your £10 to invest and innovate and grow, and you would receive 10 shares that you can sell at a later date. So the hope when you buy shares is that over the long term, the money you give the company will help them grow, innovate, and they will eventually grow in value. And so will their share price. Because all the share price is when you add together all the shares that are out with other people, because you'll own some, other people own some, big institutions own them. When you add all those shares together, it's the total value of the company. And as they innovate and grow and sell more products or services, then the price of those shares will increase. And then when you sell them, you of course get more money back from the company than you gave them in the first place. And that is your investment gain. So that is why people invest in shares. It's to give the company money to grow in the hope that the whole company will grow in value, and at a later date you can sell those shares for more money than you brought them. That is the definition of an investment gain. Selling something for more than you brought it for. So that is what happens when you buy shares. You hope the share price goes up and you can sell it for higher in the future than you brought it with. So you can buy any type of company really, as long as they're publicly listed. So this is around the world, there's something called a stock market or a stock exchange. And what that means is that all the companies that are based in that country will have their shares able to buy. So you can set up an online account with something called a broker, and you say, I'd like to buy 10 shares of Tesco, and you pay the money and they'll deposit the shares in your account. And then when you come to sell, the process is reversed. But you can buy pretty much any company as long as they're publicly listed. And if they're not publicly listed, you'll very rarely be able to find them anyway. So most of the companies that you and I know, Tesco, Boohoo, Next, Zara, they're all publicly listed companies that you could buy shares in today if you wanted to give your money to them to help them grow in the future. And the share price moves on how much the value of the company is. So of course, if the world thinks they're going to make more profit in the future, more people will buy the shares and the share price will go up. But if they think that actually it's a lost cause, they're not going to make any money in the future, they're going to lose money, the share price will fall. So obviously we've just seen coronavirus, and this has been a really big move in the stock market or the equity market of the company shares. So what we've seen is companies like Zoom and Microsoft, their shares have flown up in value because many more people are using their technology. But companies like the airlines, hotels and that sort of thing have really fallen in value because less people are flying and less people are going out and staying in hotels. So that explains how shares work, how you can buy them, why you buy them, and what you hope to achieve when you have shares that you hold. So until next time, you take care, and if you've got any questions at all, just drop it in the comments and we'll be really, really happy to get it covered. So we're going to help you kick off your investing journey the way that we did ourselves way before the Money Movement started. And that's through an app called Tickr. It's where we invest our personal money, and we think you should too. So if you want to find out why, it's a massive playlist up here full of content as to why you should invest via Tickr, how it works, and why we think it's the best way to start investing. And if you sign up using our referral code, which is Money Movement, then you'll get £5 added to your account and a tree planted to help you save the world while you're investing your money. But we're talking about shares today. Yeah, I'm just filming. Are you alright?
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
No, that's right. You just completely interrupted our shares video, but yeah, to be fair, it wasn't a very good start anyway, so We'll start again.
Okay, that's good then. Well, have fun.
Alright, see you later.